Like you trying to protect your deal over here and force her into a deal.
Yes.
I said, that won't even in my consciousness.
How could you not know that you're saying those words to me?
Is Oprah Winfrey a saint or a villain? It seems that Iyanla Vanzant has some dirty things to reveal about the TV mogul. So everyone knows Iyanla Vanzant, right? She's an amazing woman who helps people fix their lives. Well, it seems that she has some major tea to spill about Oprah Winfrey, and it's too hot to handle. Before we go into spilling the details, let us tell you who Iyanla Vanzant is. Iyanla Vanzant, originally named Rhonda Eva Harris, was born on September 13, 1953, in Brooklyn, New York. Her mom, Sarah Jefferson, worked on trains, and her dad was Horace Harris. Sadly, her mom died of breast cancer when Iyanla was only 2 years old. After her mom passed away, her dad's family took care of her. So yes, Iyanla had a tough start to life. She married a man who hurt her. So in 1980, she left him and took her 3 kids with her. In 1983, she got the name Iyanla, which means Great Mother in the Yoruba tradition, after becoming a priestess. She went to Medgar Evers College and Virginia Union University. Iyanla earned a law degree from the City University of New York and a master's degree in spiritual psychology from the University of Santa Monica. She now lives in Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and is also a New Thought minister. Iyanla became very famous for her books, talks, and TV shows. She was named one of the 100 most influential Black Americans by Ebony magazine in 2000. Her works are known for promoting healthy relationships. In 2012, she was listed as one of the 100 most spiritually influential living people by Watkins Mind Body Spirit magazine. Then she met Oprah Winfrey. In 2014, she toured with Oprah and other famous speakers on the Life You Want weekend tour. 2 years later, Oprah included her on the Super Soul 100 list of influential leaders. Iyanla has faced many personal challenges. Her 30-year-old daughter, Jemiah, died from a rare cancer in 2003. In July 2023, her youngest daughter, Nisa, also passed away. Iyanla and her husband, Yemi, divorced in 2007. But one thing that has been consistent throughout her life is that Iyanla Vanzant continues to inspire many people with her words and actions. Despite her hardships, she's become a well-known figure in self-help and spiritual guidance, helping countless individuals through her books, shows, and talks. Iyanla first got big when she was on Oprah's show. People saw her on TV and loved her. She was part of Oprah's Change Your Life TV series. Soon after, other TV networks started calling her, wanting her on their shows. It looked like things were going great for Iyanla, but things were not as perfect as they seemed. On a popular podcast, Iyanla revealed some shocking things about Oprah. What disturbing fact did Iyanla have to spill? She said Oprah is worse than Diddy. How worse could this get? Iyanla has always been known for being honest and sharing deep insights. So when she said this, it sent shockwaves through everyone who loves entertainment and self-help shows. This means that people started looking at Oprah differently. Iyanla has had a very up-and-down relationship with Oprah over the years. They've worked together, but they've also had big fights. Iyanla had her own show on the Oprah Winfrey Network called Iyanla Fix My Life, but it ended and there were rumors that it was because Iyanla and Oprah had disagreements about how the show should go. Iyanla accused Oprah of using her power and influence in sneaky ways. She said Oprah's nice and caring public image was not the whole story. Then what could it be? According to Iyanla, Oprah likes to control and manipulate the people around her. She makes sure her brand and stories stay just the way she wants. This control, Iyanla said, affects her personal relationships and how she runs her media empire. We all know Diddy has faced a lot of accusations, from mistreating young artists to throwing wild parties. The media loves to talk about his dark side. But Iyanla's accusations against Oprah are more subtle and pervasive. She implied that Oprah uses psychological tricks and controls her public image and the people she works with in a sneaky way. Oprah is one of the most influential people in media and society. Iyanla's claims made everyone question if Oprah's public persona is really as genuine and ethical as it seems. Iyanla's time on Oprah's show made her a star, but Oprah didn't want her light to shine too bright. But the worst part? Oprah flipped the story to make it look like Iyanla was the bad guy. Oprah is one of the most successful people ever. Her journey from being a TV presenter to a media mogul has been watched closely by everyone. Even if you don't know much about Oprah, you've probably heard about her. And if you know Iyanla, it's likely because of Oprah. Iyanla was right by Oprah's side before Oprah's show became a huge hit. You'd think Oprah would support someone so important to her success, especially during tough times. But that wasn't the case. Some people say Oprah only supports black women on the surface, and Iyanla's story seems to prove it. Despite being a best-selling author, Iyanla had to start over after Oprah felt threatened by her success. It's well known that Oprah doesn't like being challenged. So when Iyanla did, she paid the price. Losing her spot on Oprah's show was just the beginning. It hurt her finances and career, especially since it happened during a tough personal time. Iyanla had already sold over 6 million books and had been on Oprah's show many times. She was even part of Oprah's Change Your Life team. But then other networks started offering Iyanla her own show. She asked Oprah's team if they wanted to do her show first, but they said no. So Iyanla decided to take one of the other offers.
How could you not know that you're saying those words to me?
Because I did lecture, workshop, class, public speak, don't know dit nor doodly about television.
This made Oprah mad, and they didn't speak for 11 years. But things changed a bit later. Iyanla later realized that their fallout might have been a big misunderstanding. She said she was naive and didn't know how things worked in the TV industry. She didn't mean to upset Oprah, but it was too late. Oprah made Iyanla come on her show and apologize, making it look like everything was Iyanla's fault. Iyanla shared that she learned a lot from her experience with another network. She felt hurt and guilty about leaving Oprah's show, thinking she did the wrong thing. She even went on other major platforms without realizing she was breaking industry rules. Iyanla said she didn't have a manager or agent to guide her, so she didn't know what she was doing. Could you blame her? Even though they eventually made up, Iyanla still thinks Oprah didn't treat her fairly. Oprah never told Iyanla she wasn't ready for her own show. Instead, she let Iyanla think everything was okay until it wasn't. Iyanla believes Oprah wanted loyalty from her, even if it meant hurting her own career. What really shocked everyone was when Iyanla said she never actually had a real conversation with Oprah about all this. Everything was handled through Oprah's lawyer, not directly between the two women. Fans noticed how different Iyanla's story was compared to what Oprah made her say on TV. They pointed out that Oprah seemed to support Iyanla only when it was convenient for her. Iyanla's experience wasn't the only time Oprah treated someone badly. Toni Braxton, the famous singer who also had a rough time with Oprah, being a tough period in her life, Toni went on Oprah's show expecting support. But Oprah criticized her for her spending habits, making Toni feel humiliated. Toni couldn't believe how mean Oprah was to her, especially since she had always looked up to her. Oprah hasn't just been hard on women. She also treated Michael Jackson unfairly. In 1993, Michael let Oprah interview him at Neverland, which made her even more famous. But after he died, Oprah started attacking his legacy. She hosted a special with his accusers, Wade Robson and James Safechuck, who had once said under oath that Michael never harmed them. Monique, another famous actress, called Oprah out for this. She said Oprah was hypocritical for treating people differently based on their race. Monique had her own issues with Oprah. After winning an Oscar for Precious, Monique didn't want to promote the movie abroad without being paid. Oprah and Tyler Perry were upset, and the media started painting Monique as difficult and demanding.
Winfrey Neverland interview.
Oprah Winfrey Neverland interview. Now, why are we doing this show today?
Was it right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was it right or was it for rating?
Iyanla Vanzant's shocking revelations about Oprah have everyone talking. Whether Oprah's a hero or a villain is up for debate. But one thing's for sure, there's a lot more to her story than meets the eye. What do you think about this? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more.